U.S. hackers attacked thousands of servers in China, news report claims.
This post received a score of 6,600, with an upvote ratio of 92%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Being a network administrator these days must be a hell of a tough job.
Especially when your tools are compromised.
It blows my mind, especially in industry, the push for companies to use cloud services and storage. Out of sight, out of mind. Until it's a massive problem. AWS hosts something like 40% of all cloud service. Seems like a massive security risk.
It's honestly safer outsourcing to cloud expertise in my experience. Alternative is everyone runs, updates, and maintains their own servers like the bad old days. Not perfect, but cloud providers are gonna be way more secure, but a bigger target.
As long as cloud companies keep up with solid practices, it's definitely safer that way. The only benefit to doing it yourself, if you do it right, is you're a much smaller target assuming you aren't a huge national company. Cloud companies are huge targets because of the data they hold. Some little mom and pop shop with decent security doesn't have to worry too much.
Hey friend, your understanding is not quite correct. The owner of the data that is compromised still retains the liability for that data security, even when using a third-party service like AWS.
So given that, say a company uses a cloud-based point of sale software. The sales are done by the company using company inventory, on cloud-based point of sale software. The company never touches the data, it all runs through the third-party cloud provider. Does that then fall under the cloud company being the data owner? Or is that also a misconception? Most of my work in the last several years has been in IT, and I've seen several clients that are retail chains using cloud-based POS systems and thinking they're safe from data breach liability.
Great questions, man. I am on the insurance, liability consulting side, so this stuff is all very front of mind to my industry for the past decade or so. In your hypothetical, the retail entity is still accepting the data, even if they are using third-party tools to process and store that data, and even if the data never leaves that third-party ecosystem. That acceptance of the data by the retail entity, regardless of what tools they use to accept it, still triggers the data ownership and the resulting liabilities. Edit, saw your edit, lol. Tell your cat that my cat says hi.
Yikes. I might contact some old clients and let them know that information. I always felt one cloud-based POS provider in particular was extremely incompetent, and I'm genuinely worried about their data practices. The fact that their entire POS system runs via RDP of all things. Thanks for answering my questions. I always assumed that people's misconceptions were correct and made them my own.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.